What's up, my peeps? I'm back with another Supercard video, currently playing the Money in the Bank mode. But anyways, two major announcements in this video. First one doesn't even come from me, it actually comes from the official Supercard accounts or Twitter account. Team PCC is back, it's coming back this Monday. It's going to be Enzo Amore versus Karl Anderson. Now, right when they announced that, a bunch of people were like, yo man, why is PCC back, or Team PCC back I should say. You know, that you guys should just get rid of it. And I'm one of those that doesn't like Team PCC. My entire team doesn't like Team PCC. So we stopped playing it a while back. I mean, initially it was cool. You know, you'd get like a high ranking and you'd be like, oh, look at this. We're team ranked number 28. Or hey, we're number 5 out of all the teams in Supercard. That's pretty cool, right? But to get there, man, it took freaking... You've got to spend the entire day just playing Supercard, staring at the screen, pretty much doing nothing else. Or barely anything else. Because if you do, then you're not going to get that high ranking and get those, you know, the strongest cards out there in Team PCC. It just took a lot, and what you had to put in, the rewards weren't worth it. I mean, you could play a King of the Ring, it's much more relaxing, and you could get pretty much the same thing. So... Team PCC, even though we actually didn't like it, I was actually bummed out when they took it out. Not because I wanted to play it, once again, we don't like Team PCC, but because when we quit Team PCC, we were like, alright, that's going to give us a break, so whenever Team PCC comes around, we can go ahead and take the week off team events. That's, you know, a Monday and Tuesday where we don't have to play a team event. So I was looking forward to that, and then as soon as we quit, Team PCC is gone for like a couple of months, and now it's finally back, and now I'm actually happy, like, hey, this Monday, Tuesday, I don't have to go ahead and play a team event, gather some points or whatever. So, I'm fine with it, they can bring it back, I'm just taking, you know, the day off, Monday and Tuesday, so that's cool with me. And for those of you asking me if I've got a Team PCC team, or if I can find you guys a Team Deagle that plays Team PCC, right now, pretty much all the Team Deagles feel the same way, and all of them at the moment are Team Road to Glory and Team Ring Domination only, except maybe for X. See, I'm not sure about X. X might be playing it, or they might not. I think they're still undecided on that. So if you really want to play Team PCC, and you're in the SummerSlam tier or above or whatever, you could go ahead and contact me on Twitter about that, because I think Team Deagle X has a spot open. So if they do end up playing it, then and you are active, you could show me some screenshots of your prior points, whatever, then I could go ahead and suggest you to Team Deagle X, and they might bring you in, and you could play PCC or Team PCC with them. But once again, that's not a guarantee. I'm not even sure if they're gonna play it. So, actually, for those of you who are gonna play Team PCC, who are you gonna go for? Enzo Amore or Karl Anderson? If I remember correctly, Enzo Amore, yeah, I'm pretty sure, Enzo Amore is the stronger card. So I'm thinking most people are going to go with Enzo Amore, and he's going to win the Team PCC because he's a stronger card, and on top of that, he's a face, and I'm pretty sure more people just prefer Enzo and like Enzo more than Karl Anderson. But let me know if you are maybe going for Karl Anderson, or even if you're going for Enzo Amore, let me know. I always like to just get an idea before the event starts, just to know where the people stand. Are most people going with Enzo? Or are most people going with Karl Anderson? Most of the time, whenever people, you know, there's a majority that say this guy's going to win or this guy's going to win, that person wins. But sometimes it's the opposite. I know that in this PCC, I know you guys can see right now that I'm playing for Braun, but when I picked Braun anyways, he was already winning. I checked the forums and all of that, and they were saying Braun's winning, so I was like, alright, you know what, gonna go with Braun anyways, he's the winning team. And as you can see, I don't have that many points. I've barely got any points, and that's because I pretty much gave up. I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like playing this PCC. And also, one of the complaints that people were giving the Supercard account was that we've got this PCC right now, and then we've also got Team PCC on Monday, so people don't really want to play 2 PCCs in a row. In my opinion, Team PCC is more brutal than, the regular PCC. Now, while on the topic of team events, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Team Deagle 13 for once again getting the SummerSlam Team Ring Domination card the quickest out of all the Team Deagles except the original Team Deagle. Here's the screenshot. Jay Spada got 60 points or 60 shards and Dennis got 36. Now, Jay Spada, man, he's been the general, he's led Team Deagle 13, he's always been a great player, getting a lot of points, but his deck has always lacked. But recently, he's been catching up deck-wise, and now his deck is getting up there. Same with Dennis the Penis, he's done great in Team Deagle X, he's done great in Team Deagle Apex, and even Team Deagle 13, as you can see right here, and because of that, I've brought both Jay Spada and Dennis the Penis to Team Deagle. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Team Deagle X for getting the Nakamura card, the SummerSlam Nakamura from the latest Team Road to Glory. Now, moving on to announcement number 2. So if you read the title, it probably says something like giving away SummerSlam cards or something along those lines. So how do I intend on doing that when there is no gifting option in the game? I can't just give you a card. And that's right, I can't just give you a card, but I can give you the opportunity to get a SummerSlam card when you usually can't get that opportunity. So for a while now, I've been wanting to start a Team Ring Domination team only. A Team Deagle that only plays Team Ring Domination and that helps out lower tier players. I've been wanting to do this since the WrestleMania tier, but it was hard to find enough players that were in a higher tier, that were in the WrestleMania Plus tier, and that were willing to just play Team Ring Domination. But now, I've actually found enough players to do so. It actually all started when Gyro, who was a former Team Deagle member, actually he's an original member. He was there when I think the team was like still open to everybody. It wasn't by invite or wasn't by request. And it was at a time where I wasn't really taking the whole teams thing seriously. And he went ahead and told me that he'd like to start a Team Ring Domination team because he only likes to play Team Ring Domination, or sometimes he doesn't want to play Team Road to Glory, or something along those lines. And I was like, yo, that's perfect, because I also wanted to start a Team Ring Domination team only that would help the lower tier players. So we recruited a bunch of people. At this moment, I think the team is like WrestleMania Plus, but that's because some of the members don't have their strongest cards in there. But if all goes correctly, by the time Team Ring Domination comes, or actually before Team Ring Domination comes, this next one, this upcoming one, it should be in the SummerSlam tier once again. This last Team Ring Domination, Team Deagle Gift, the newest team, was in the SummerSlam tier. So what I plan on doing with this team is that whenever there's an upcoming Team Ring Domination, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of you guys, one of the lower tier players, somebody that's maybe in the super rare tier, Epic, Survivor, or maybe even WrestleMania, and give you the opportunity to join the team for that event and get a SummerSlam card and a WrestleMania card. And that's going to allow a lot of people to move up quicker in the game. That's going to help you out in both ring domination and also Road to Glory. Because, you know, for like an epic player, a super rare player, a legendary player, a card like a SummerSlam card or even a WrestleMania card would help out a lot in moving you up in tiers and helping you even when you're playing on your own and not team events. So you don't really have to do anything special. I'm going to go ahead and not every weekend, but whenever there's a Team Ring Domination coming up that weekend, I'm going to go ahead and message one of you guys from the comment section on YouTube or from my followers on Twitter and ask you if you want to join the team for the upcoming Team Ring Domination. Now, this isn't exactly, we're not doing free handouts here. We're not, like putting you in the team and you don't have to do anything and you get the card. If you go ahead and do that, like if you join and get 0 points, then I'm not going to consider you again to join the team. You're going to be like blacklisted. Pretty much, you play as you would usually play, except this time you're getting the opportunity to get a SummerSlam card and or a WrestleMania card instead. So, yeah, pretty much just if you're already subscribed and you're leaving comments, that's pretty much all you got to do. And also follow me on Twitter, because I'm going to be, picking some people from Twitter sometimes and sometimes from YouTube. Now, don't go ahead and comment, hey, can I join the team? Can I join the team? Hey, send me a request, or I sent the request, accepted for Team Deagle gift. That's not how it works. If you just send me comments like that, I'm not gonna accept you. So, just the normal comments, as you would usually post up. I might even go back to some of the old videos, some of the past Supercard videos, and message people from the comments there. But don't go ahead and spam me and ask me constantly to join the team. Alright, so it's as easy as that. Just be subscribed, and I'm going to message you from a comment either on YouTube or check out my Twitter followers and message some of you guys there. Now, if you don't respond within a certain amount of time, then I will go ahead and message somebody else. And if you can't go ahead and play for that event, go ahead and let me know. If I pick you and for some reason you can't play that event, just let me know and I'll pick somebody else, but I'll keep you in mind and I'll have you join the team in the next event. So the week after, or not the week after, but 2 weeks after, whatever the next Team Ring Domination comes along. And at the moment, we're only going to be accepting one new member each Team Ring Domination. But as the team gets higher in the tier, so as they get to like SummerSlam Plus and then SummerSlam Plus, we'll be able to accept, instead of just one of you guys, 2 or maybe even 3 members. So, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the 2 announcements. So once again, don't go ahead in the comment section and be like, hey, I want to join the team. Hey, make me join the team. You can leave a comment as you usually would. You can talk about, what you usually do. Or just follow me on Twitter, and I'll go ahead, might even message you on Twitter, and ask you if you want to be a part of the team. But anyways, currently, I'm just playing these +1s in the PCC. I don't intend on getting Braun Strowman. I pretty much gave up on that. I don't really feel like going ahead and playing this PCC and getting him. I will go ahead, though, and get the next SummerSlam Pro event card. Now, I even failed to get the Finn Balor one. I got the first one, the single, from Ring Domination, and I fully intended on getting the other one from Road to Glory, but I kind of underestimated the wall. Usually, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to Road to Glory. I'm always like, you know what? I'm going to play a little bit, and then, I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to play later. And I kept on doing that. And I did that pretty much just as I would the past Road to Glories. And then when I actually came to play, I ended up running into the wall, and I was at a point where there wasn't much time left to play. There was like a day left, or actually less than a day left. And I ran into the tier like at 185 into Sheamus, or at least I thought I ran into the tier at 185. Started playing 1+ matches, time was running out. At this point I was like, alright, so I should have actually played, the prior days, so that way I would have been able to get Finn Balor. So it was completely my fault. But I was like, alright, let me just at least get Sheamus. And then I was like, you know what, let me take another break. I went ahead and took a break. And then I completely forgot about it, and there was like 30 minutes left. And I'm at like +1s. And then I'm like, hey, you know what, let me try and play a couple more 6+ matches. And I was able to play those 6+ matches. And so I thought I had reached the wall at 185, but I was actually able to play a couple more +6 matches and get the Sheamus card. That's the thing. Towards the end there, sometimes you might think you've reached the wall because you lose a couple matches. But if you really pick and choose your opponents, or like try it out a couple times, you can win a couple of those +6 matches or +10 matches. It just gets a lot harder. You lose a couple of them, and then eventually you lose all of them. But I was at a point where I was losing a lot of them, but there was still a possibility for me to win some. I ended up winning enough of them to get that Sheamus card. But now I'm pretty pissed off at myself for going ahead and being lazy in that team. Or not team, why do I keep mentioning team? That regular not even Ring Domination, Road to Glory. And I'm not getting that Finn card. So now I'm focused on getting the Money in the Bank Pros. I'm going to get the Money in the Bank Randy. And also, I did get the Money in the Bank Pro Becky. Because I don't think I updated you guys on that. I told you I'd get the Pro, but I don't think I showed you guys me getting the Pro. But I did. And I will be getting Pro Randy in this one. And I will attempt to also get Pro Brock from the Money in the Bank mode. So that is pretty much it. I think I've covered everything there is to cover. As far as my SummerSlam tier polls, I did pull a Bailey, and that's pretty much it as far as my polls go in the SummerSlam tier. In this PCC, I started off playing in the SummerSlam tier, and I continued on in the SummerSlam tier simply because I didn't want to go ahead and reset the board or pull like maybe be in the Survivor tier or something like that and pull a Survivor card, and then I've got to play a ton more matches to pull another SummerSlam card. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, as always, you can click the like button down below, and thinking about it right now, I might actually do a Subscribers King of the Ring soon. It's been a while. It's been a long time since the last one, and I think it'd be a right time right now to make a WrestleMania Subscribers King of the Ring. So if you guys want to participate in that, make sure to follow me on Twitter, because that's where anyways I keep you guys updated and let you guys know exactly when I start the King of the Ring, so you can join it as well and we can all play in the same King of the Ring. And with that said, I'm out. See ya.